Hey guys, Professor Bill, Comic Book University and The Gifted, Season 2, Episode 1, eMergence. Yeah, the next issue is going to be called The next episode is going to be called Unmoored. So, eMergence, Unmoored. The previous season was all about the X's. This one, they're just going to be like, let's do the M for mutant. Yeah, we'll do that. So, look, man, if you've got that many cool words that you can use throughout the season that's actually going to relate to the issue, cool, man, cool, just keep going. But if you're just struggling to find out what's it going to be next season, is there even going to be a next season? It's like W for Wolverines. I don't know. I don't know. Literally just being silly. This was in and of itself, this was a pretty solid episode, which it has to be. It's a first episode for the returning season, probably going to be the final season. We don't know yet. I honestly hope it's not, but then again, we're not at the end of the season. So, pretty strong first episode. We get to see the dawn, see what I did there? Of a new child being born. Lorna Dane actually has her baby, and her name is Dawn. I like what Reva went and did with the with the cuckoos to make her actually see a future that she designed, of course. And I love that flag. Oh my God, the DNA flag, that was great. I really, the whole double helix thing, that was awesome. I totally dug that. Wow. Dude, I kind of want that flag right now. This is real talk, as silly as it sounds. I kind of want one of those banners, because that looked really cool. Look, I know there's the whole equal thing and the rainbow and everything to try and co-line everybody, but not exactly everybody can get behind that. It's a rainbow, and the really manly men guys, they don't want that. They don't want that. You know what I'm saying? What do you call it? But I know that double helix thing, that looked solid. It's like we're all the same no matter how you look at it. Dude, bang, done, do it. I want that flag. Yeah, dude, seriously. Somebody should definitely do that. Not me, but somebody should definitely do that. So, what do we got there? The not Sunspot. Yeah, I'm still calling him that. He doesn't have a real name as far as I'm concerned. He's not Sunspot. Completely wigs out in this episode. He's really freaking out. But he tries to help out, what's her name? Mama Strucker. And she winds up getting shot. That was very realistic. I dug that. Because she's looking for her son. All right, she's looking for her son, and she's going to act like she's the toughest person in the world. But in the end of the day, she's just a human being. Look, they could have turned this into so many different ways. She winds up becoming the hero, or she was completely, left behind, or she just wound up getting herself killed. I know they're not going to kill her, but then again, you never know. But this was actually the perfect way to do it. Dude had a gun trained on not Sunspot, and she went after the gun. The second he moved the gun, that was perfect. Yeah, that was probably the best way to do this. She wound up getting shot. She wound up taking a bullet. It was a graze, but nonetheless, she wound up getting... It's one of those things where it's like, dude, you survived this. Now, you could be smart and learn from this, or suddenly think, you bad now because, I took a bullet. You got grazed, you got lucky. Luck doesn't always work that way, bud. It just simply does not, all right? I got lucky throughout my life. Just had a gun pointed at me more than once in my life, dude, all right? And I got really lucky. That wasn't the case. There was no higher power looking down saying, we shall protect the Bill. There's no reason for that, okay? She got lucky, and I love the way that they handled it in this episode. That was solid. She got punished for being too stupid to realize that you're not meant for this particular, non-Sunspot should have gone with somebody else, Not that he would have been better going off alone. Obviously, he would not have been. He would have been better off going with another mutant. What do you call it? The, oh my God, if they would have brought Thunderbird, it's like, what do you do? Shoot me? Okay. I did like that there was a consequence. That's the word I'm really searching for. There was a consequence for her going in there half-cocked. Perfect. And she should probably consider trying to learn how to disarm a gun, because is not a proper way to do something. Dude. Oh my God. Okay. Anyhow, what happened next? Jeez. Reva Page. I'm like looking at one of the recap websites, and the Reva Page character. I'm liking her so far. I'm liking everything about her. Seriously, like every single thing about her is awesome. Her mutant power, if you don't know, she has the ability to, like everybody's probably thinking, oh, she's like Banshee, right? No. She's not actually doing an ultrasonic scream that's causing people pain like that. What she's actually doing is she's making a note, a specific note that humans can't necessarily hear. It's beyond our range of hearing, but it does cause illusions, delusions, vertigo, nausea, cause a lot of pain. So her being able to do that, and the idea, like if it was just Sonic, she could just do it. It doesn't matter where she's facing, you're going to get the brunt of it. It's a cone. But in this particular case, it is somewhat directed. So yes, she does have to look at you to really get the full effect on you. You're the focus when she's looking at you. But man, that was just, I wish they could have done a different graphic or something, because just her doing, like, dude, just close your mouth, please stop. You know, you always say, like, you know, close your mouth, a fly's gonna fly, you're gonna wind up swallowing a fly. Wow. Maybe they would have shown her shaking or something like that instead, and really made it a little bit scary looking. That could have worked, you know, but just her, dude, close your mouth, all right? And honestly, I'm not a fan of lipstick to begin with. That's like a pet peeve of mine. I'm not a fan of lipstick. You know what I'm saying? And the black lipstick is just extra weird for me. So, yeah, no, sorry. If I were the type I had some kind of control over my life, I would make it so that my wife doesn't wear lipstick. Can't really control her though, right? So, yeah, man, did not appreciate the whole lipstick thing. Just that's just a pet peeve on me. Everything else that happened in this episode, for the most part, I like the little dream sequence that the Strucker twins were going through. Not twins, but they might as well be. The Strucker siblings. That was interesting. I dug that. I like that the power started activating. Her scream was awesome. The only scream that was better than that in this episode was Lorna Dane's. That was pretty sick. Like that, like, okay. The problem is it was overdone. You know, like once she got the whole message thing and all sounds like, okay, yeah, that's the future I want for my daughter. You betcha. Again, it's like, okay, I'm glad that they stopped with the scream, because it got really effing annoying. All right, it got really annoying. Plus, sorry, I've been in the room for a couple of pregnancies, all right, for a couple of births. That's not how people don't. That's a throat scream, okay? You do a belly scream when you're giving birth. Every single mother here who's ever, you know, every mother who's watching this is going, Bill knows exactly what he's talking about. Nobody does a throat scream, okay? Just it doesn't happen. It doesn't happen. So, yeah, that got a little bit annoying. It sounded great. It sounded like a reverse Wilhelm effect. Not even a Wilhelm scream, but a Wilhelm effect almost, you know? But regardless, back to Amy Ackerson, is that her name? Whatever, the younger Strucker daughter. Her scream was actually cool. When she woke up from the dream, that was actually really cool. Because a lot of times people wake up from a dream and they don't want to overact, they don't want to oversell, so they're just like, and it's like, okay, you should check your sheets, they're probably sticky. But in this particular case, she screamed, okay, I know this is going to sound weird, but that ups her acting credentials in my mind. That was really cool. She pulled off that nightmarish scream, you know? And there was no effect to that. That was just her scream. So that was really cool. I dug that, all right? A little bit of Alicia Keys coming to mind. You know how she, you know, everybody else is like on the microphone, and she'll be doing a live thing, and she's like, you're gonna hear my pipes, not a bullhorn, not a megaphone, not a freaking microphone. You're gonna hear me, and it still sounds just as loud as anything that Rihanna or anybody else could do. So, kudos. It just brought that to my attention. Just brought that to mind. As far as anything else that happened in this, not a whole lot. Not a whole lot. I did like seeing the younger Strucker's son, he's got that Draco Malfoy look now with the blonde hair, right? I kept on saying all throughout the first season that, I love to hate this kid. Like, he's the perfect actor for this. He acts perfectly. He looks perfectly for the kid that you don't want to like. And then him turning bad guy also is like, oh, that's perfect, because I was starting to feel really guilty about not liking this kid. But now I've got a really good reason for it. Really, and he's a fantastic actor. He can make you switch sides. He can switch sides and make you, be like, oh, wow, okay, this guy's really cool. Oh, he's evil. Oh, no, he's actually really cool. He's good at that. But him taking the whole Draco Malfoy look at this point, done. Now we got the visual to go with your acting. That was perfect. So all in all, a solid episode. And it's looking like, I don't know if it's next episode or sometime later on in this season, we're about to get a pit fight with Thunderbird. Ho, sign me up. like real talk, I'm not even gay, but seeing Thunderbird without the shirt on, kicking ass and turning around and talking like that, I'm like, oh, yes, check, please. That was an awesome looking scene. And that was just a glimpse. Dude, I hope that they really choreographed the fight a lot. Martial arts since I was 8 years old, 6 years U.S. Army. I know fighting, and I know when a fight looks fake, and I know when it looks pretty damn passable. I also know when a fight looks fixed. But in this particular case, that was badass. That look and everything was badass. I hope that the fight and everything goes perfectly along with it. I want them to make me believe that he's actually kicking people's ass. That's the only way that I could possibly imagine this being the perfect episode. Like, I don't care if nothing else. It's just a bunch of people sitting around talking about, Hellfire Club, huh? Hellfire Club. Which was also something that bothered me a little bit. Here's these people with this little group talking trash with each other. They don't know her power, and they don't have a way to disable her power? Anyway, like I said, solid episode. I dug it. All right, guys. Professor Bill, Comic Book University. October 4th, Unmoored, the next episode. Class dismissed.